song we sang on Sunday still echoes in my soul, from a little whitewashed chapel where the morning bells would roll. Mama stood beside me with her hymnal open wide. Daddy sang a lower harmony with a tear he tried to hide. We had no perfect voices, but our hearts were full of grace, and every note felt holy in that humble, sacred place. The song we sang on Sunday still carries me today, through the valleys, through the shadows, when I'm trying to find my way. The song we sang on Sunday still shines through every night, like a golden memory rising in the arms of morning light. There were flowers by the doorway, there was coffee after prayer, there were children chasing sunlight through the warm and open air. Grandma smiled and held my shoulder, said the Lord will see you through. And the song she sang beside me made those gentle words feel true. Now the years have moved like rivers, and the chapel feels far away, but that melody still finds me when I need the strength to pray. The song we sang on Sunday still carries me today, through the valleys, through the shadows, when I'm trying to find my way. The song we sang on Sunday still shines through every night, like a golden memory rising in the arms of morning light. Ooh, let the old song rise, ooh, beneath those golden skies. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. If heaven keeps a Sunday where the faithful voices meet, I know the ones who love me are singing soft and sweet. And every prayer they gave me, every hand that helped me stand, still lives inside that old song, like a blessing in God's hand. The song we sang on Sunday still carries me today, through the valleys, through the shadows, when I'm trying to find my way. The song we sang on Sunday still shines through every night, like a golden memory rising in the arms of morning light. The song we sang on Sunday still reminds me who I am, a heart once held by mercy in the shelter of God's hand. Ooh, let the old song rise, ooh, beneath those golden skies. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. So when the morning finds me and the old bells start to ring, I remember every Sunday and the song we used to sing.
harvest road, where the dust hangs low, past the soybean fields and the old silo. There's a feed store bell with a weathered ring, and a hymn book worn from everything. At a pearl opened at 5:30, with flour on her hands and faith in her eyes. Stacked sweet corn sacks by the window frame and swept the floor while she whispered his name. Her daddy built that store from pine, back when the railroad still crossed county line. But years had bent the roof and beams, like life bends down our brightest dreams. On the counter by the coffee tin, where farmers came to talk and grin, there lay a hymn book cracked and gray, open wide to come what may. Ada said some folks need seed, some need a rope or wire, some coming carrying silence like a house that lost its fire. And when words were hard and hearts were sore, she let that old hymn book say a little more. There was healing in the feed store, on a dust road plain and poor, not in silver, not in thunder, just graced by an open door. Every page had a tear stain, every song had carried war, but Jesus met the broken through the hymn book in the feed store. When the world felt heavy and hope was hard to hold, mercy started singing where the cracked pine floorboards roll. One Tuesday came with the bitter sky, rain in the ditch and smoke up high. A widow named Mary from the river bend walked in alone without a friend. She bought no seed, she bought no grain, just stood there shaking from grief and brain. Her wedding ring loose on her trembling hand, like she was losing more than land. Ada poured coffee in a chip blue cup, didn't ask why, didn't hurry her up, then turned that hymn book soft and slow to a song her mama used to know. Mary's lips moved before she knew, like spring coming back through winter blue. And by the second verse she cried, but something lost came alive inside. Ada never called it a miracle loud, never drew a circle, never gathered a crowd, but Mary left with her shoulders raised and a little more light in her rainy days. There was healing in the feed store, on a dust road plain and poor, not in silver, not in thunder, just graced by an open door. Every page had a tear stain, every song had carried war, but Jesus met the broken through the hymn book in the feed store. When the world felt heavy and hope was hard to hold, mercy started singing where the cracked pine floorboards roll. By summer heat, the whole town knew that old worn book had a work to do. Truckers stopped between county runs, mothers came in with their restless sons, a farmer who lost his field to fire, a teacher worn down and growing tired, a girl with dreams too big for home, a man ashamed to walk alone. They'd leave their names on paper scraps, tucked between the songs and maps. Ada prayed them one by one at closing time when the day was done. And one night when the wind blew hard, lightning struck near the cattle yard, the feed store roof caught a line of flame, and folks came running through smoke and rain. Sometimes the things that hold our prayers are not the things that last. Sometimes God lets the wood burn down, but saves the love we passed. A page may tear, a roof may fall, but mercy has a way the feed store. Now the walls are built from new pine, and the bell rings like before. But the same old song is waiting by the counter near the door. When the world feels heavy and hope is hard to hold, mercy still starts singing where the faithful stories roll. There is healing in the feed store, where the wounded come once more. Jesus keeps on calling through the hymn book in the feed store. On Harvest Road, where the dust hangs low, morning breaks where the soybeans grow. And it turns the page again for every stranger, every friend. There was healing, there was mercy in the hymn book, in the feed store. There's a wooden table by the kitchen wall, where we bowed our heads when the evening called. Not much money, but enough to share, and a whole lot of love in a simple prayer. Daddy worked hard with his calloused hands. Mama kept faith when we couldn't understand. Every plate had a story, every chair had a name, and every hard day ended just the same. We didn't have much, but we had enough when the Lord filled the room with love. There was grace at the supper table, peace in the candlelight, hope in the hands that held us through every troubled night. There was joy in the little things, faith when the road got hard, and I still carry every blessing deep down in my heart. Years rolled on and the house grew still. That old dirt road lies beyond the hill. But when life gets heavy and I lose my way, I hear those voices when I start to pray. I've sat at tables where the lights were bright, but none felt holy like those country nights, where broken people found a place to belong, and mercy sounded like an old church song. Now I know what my heart still needs is the simple truth that raised me. There was grace at the supper table, peace in the candlelight, hope in the hands that held us through every troubled night. Heaven felt so near every time we gathered there. There was grace at the supper table, peace in the candlelight, hope in the hands that held us through every troubled night. There was joy in the little things, faith when the road got hard, and I still carry every blessing deep down in my heart. I still carry every blessing deep down in my heart.
The night we drove through Ohio, the moon was clear and low. With the cornfields by the highway and the old songs playing slow. There was coffee in the dashboard, there were stars beyond the rain, and your hand was like a promise through the miles of quiet plains. We had no golden fortune, no map for where to be, just two hearts and a highway, and a dream that made us free. Take me back through Ohio, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back through Ohio, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. There were farm lights in the distance, there were churches by the road, there were prayers beneath the silence only loving hearts could know. You were smiling by the window, I was singing soft and wrong, and the whole world felt much kinder in the shelter of that song. Now the years across the highways, and the map has turned to gray, but every time the music rises, I am driving back that way. Take me back through Ohio, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. lead your heart to mine. Ooh, Ohio night. Ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would give one highway and one more moonlit sky, I would hold that moment longer and never say goodbye. For love is like a country song. It bends but never ends. It carries every prayer we made and brings us home again. Take me back through Ohio, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back through Ohio, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Take me back through Ohio, where our simple dreams were true, where every song beneath the stars was leading me to you. Ooh, Ohio night. Ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the old songs find me and the Midwest stars align, I'll meet you in Ohio, where your heart first held mine.
I don't rush, I don't fear. I can feel your presence here. Every step I take is sure, in a love so calm and pure. I have walked through highs and lows, seen the way your mercy flows. Now I stand with quiet peace, knowing you will never leave. Steady in your light I stand, held within your faithful hand. Through the change, through the unknown, I will step is in your plan, safe within your loving hand. Every step is in your plan, safe within your loving hand. Not by sight, but faith alone, you have made my heart your home. In your peace I now remain, through the joy and through the pain. I've been walking with a heavy soul, trying to find where I belong. Every shadow knows my name, every mile feels the same, but there's a whisper in the air saying I'm already there. I don't have to run no more, don't have to close that door. See fight the flow. I just follow where you go. Deep and wide it carries me right into eternity. In that slow mercy river, I let it go. All the hurt I used to hold, let it wash me clean inside. Let it carry me tonight. In that slow mercy river, I finally see there's a peace that's meant for me. I don't have to fight the flow. I just follow where you go. I just follow where you go.
The old hymn book by the window, with its cover worn and gray, still remember Sunday mornings when the whole house learned to pray. Mama turned the pages softly, Daddy sang the lower line, and the sunlight through the curtains made the little kitchen shine. Time may bend the paper, and the years may fade the ink, but every song inside it still teaches me to think. The old hymn book by the window still brings the old days near, like a voice beneath the morning, like a prayer I used to hear. The old hymn book by the window still shines inside my soul, every page a golden memory, every song that made me whole. There was coffee on the table, there was rain upon the ground, there were children sitting quietly when the old familiar sound. Grandma hummed the sweetest harmony with her Bible on her knee, and I never knew those melodies would keep coming back to me. Now the house is only memory, and the rooms have changed their light, but those hymns still find my heart in the silence of the night. The old hymn book by the window still brings the old days near, like a voice beneath the morning, like a prayer I used to hear. The old hymn book by the window still shines inside my soul, every page a golden memory, every song that made me whole. Let the old songs rise, oh, beneath those golden skies, and ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. keeps a hymn book where the faithful voices blend. I believe the ones who love me are singing there again. And every prayer they gave me, every tear they helped me through, still lives inside those pages, tender, warm, and true. Like a voice beneath the morning, like a prayer I used to hear. The old hymn book by the window still shines inside my soul. Every page a golden memory, every song that made me whole. Above me, and the love that gave me rest. Ooh, let the old songs rise. Ooh, beneath those golden skies. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. So when the morning finds me and the old songs softly glow, I open that hymn book in my heart where the golden memories flow.
Where the dust road bends by the cotton field, and the sunset shines on a wagon wheel. There's a screen doorbell with a tender ring, and a little store that taught the town to sing. Delilah May ran Jubilee store, with flour sacks stacked by the wooden door, a coffee tin, a checkerboard square, and a rocking chair for anyone there. She sold brown sugar, thread and beads, lantern oil and garden seeds. But on the counter by the Bible worn sat a penny jar from a time before. It had no lock and it had no name, just a paper tag with a faded frame. Take what you need, leave what you can, the Lord still works through an open hand. Delilah said a penny small can answer when the proud may fall, and what looks little in our eyes may be enough for heaven to multiply. There was grace in the penny jar at Jubilee store, for the weary hands that couldn't carry more. Copper coins and folded prayers, hope left quietly sitting there, not rich in silver, not dressed in gold, but warm as mercy. When the nights turned cold, when the road ran empty, when the cupboards were poor, God kept giving through the penny jar at Jubilee store. tired again. A young girl came from the railroad side with a bruised up heart she tried to hide. Her name was Millie from the mill road bend, with no safe place and no steady friend. She bought one apple and a loaf of bread, counting coins with her eyes down red. Delilah saw her trembling hands, saw shame stand close like a shadowed man. She pushed the jar across the pine, said, "Child, mercy, don't count every dime." Millie whispered, "I can't pay this back, I'm already walking a broken track." Delilah smiled through the afternoon. "Grace, don't wait till the debt is through." The screen door sang in the summer heat, dust rose soft around Millie's feet, and something in that simple place felt like the Father making space. There was grace in the penny jar at Jubilee store, for the weary hands that couldn't carry more. Copper coins and folded prayers, hope left quietly sitting there. Not rich in silver, not dressed in gold, but warm as mercy. When the nights turned cold, when the road ran empty, when the cupboards were poor, God kept giving through the penny jar at Jubilee store. Weeks went by and the rain cloud stayed far beyond the hills where the bluegrass swayed. Millie came back at the edge of night, holding something wrapped up tight. She had taken more than bread that day, a silver brooch from the counter tray. Her hunger had spoken louder than truth, and guilt had followed her all the way through. She laid it down by the penny jar, said, "I don't know how I drifted this far. I thought if I carried one pretty thing, maybe I'd remember I was worth something." Her voice never made shame out of Millie's choice. She took the brooch and held her hand, said, "Child, worth fate, something you steal or earn." Sometimes forgiveness starts in a store, with rain-wet eyes by a wooden floor. Sometimes the Lord will turn a wrong into the first line of the healing song. A copper coin, a borrowed grace, a trembling soul in a humble place, a woman's kindness, a daughter's tears, a savior walking through wasted years. And every heart that comes undone can still be gathered by the Holy One. Pennies in her palm to hold. She said, "One is for the road behind, one is for the peace you're gonna find. And when you think the Lord is through, let these 2 coins remind you." By autumn, Millie swept the floor, stocked the jars at Jubilee store, learned to smile when the church bells rang, and joined the women when the choir sang. The penny jar grew day by day, with garden nickels and notes that prayed. Some left sorrow, some left thanks, some left hope from their riverbanks. There was grace in the penny jar at the Jubilee store, for the weary hands that couldn't carry more. Copper coins and folded prayers, hope left quietly sitting there. Not rich in silver, not dressed in gold, but warm as mercy. When the nights turned cold, now Millie keeps the counter bright and leaves the porch lamp on at night, for every traveler worn and poor who finds their way to Jubilee store. out past Hallelujah Hollow, where the red clay road runs still. There's a hand pump by the cedar trees at the foot of Shepherd's Hill, and hanging from a rusty nail where the morning shadows fell was a little dented drinking cup, the tin cup at Gracewell. Elsie May lived by the pasture fence with a garden full of peppermint, a screen door song and a flower-dusted chair, and a habit of beginning every day in prayer. Her daddy dug that well by hand back when cotton ruled the bottomland. He carved one verse on a cedar rail: living water never fails. Folks would stop when the sun was high, wipe the road dust from their eyes, drink cold water from that battered cup, then leave a little lighter than they showed up. Elsie said the Lord can use a common thing, a nail, a cup, a broken string. What looks too simple for heaven to bless can still pour grace on wilderness. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell. Not silver, not shining, not polished for the town, just a humble little vessel where God's love came down. When the road turned dusty, when the spirit felt dry, there was still living water underneath that country sky. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell. One late summer when the creek ran low and the corn stood tired in uneven rows, a stranger came walking from the county line with a coat on his shoulder and a troubled mind. He kept his eyes on the gravel ground like he feared old names in a small town crowd. His hands were rough, his face was worn like a field left standing after hail and storm. Elsie saw him by the cedar shade where the pump handle cried and the shadows played. He reached for the cup but stopped halfway like shame had taught his hand to stay. She stepped outside with her apron tied, said, "Water's free, come rest a while. No one earns what the Father gives. Take and drink so your soul can live." He said, "Man, you don't know where I've been, all the bridges burned by my foolish sin." She said, "Child, grace is deeper still than any valley beneath this hill." There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell. Not silver, not shining, not polished for the town, just a humble little vessel where God's love came down. When the road turned dusty, when the spirit felt dry, there was still living water underneath that country sky. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell. His name was Thomas from the ridge out west, running from a debt in his own chest. He'd left a daughter and a wife in tears and carried silence 7 bitter years. Elsie didn't ask him to explain, didn't dress her sorrow up in blame. She brought him bread and a place to sit, then prayed so soft that the room grew still. By evening light he pulled a photograph, 2 little girls by a broken path. One had eyes like the morning blue and a ribbon tied in her Sunday shoes. He said, "I wrote but never sent a line. I thought forgiveness had missed its time." Elsie pointed where the well rope hung and said, "The Lord ain't finished with anyone." Sometimes redemption starts with water. Sometimes it starts with bread. Sometimes it starts when someone hears the words we never said. Sometimes the way back home is not a highway wide, but a dusty road, a trembling soul, and mercy walking beside. A tin cup swinging, a cedar rail, a tired hand that thought it failed. But Jesus meets the dry and worn and makes a well where hope is born. Day Thomas took the road with Elsie's Bible and a folded note. She packed him apples and a jar of beans and said, "Go home by grace, not by what you've seen." Weeks went by and the autumn came. Maple leaves burned like altar flame. Elsie kept the cup on the rusty nail and prayed by the well when the daylight paled. Then one Sunday after church bells rang, a wagon rolled down a narrow lane. Tom stepped out with tears in his eyes and a woman beside him trying not to cry. Two little girls ran through the grass, past the cedar rail and the garden path. They drank from the cup and laughed out loud, like heaven had opened above that ground. There was hope in the tin cup at Grace Well, for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell.
The old church window still catches morning light, where the dust would dance like angels in the chapel soft and bright. Mama held her Bible gently, Daddy bowed his head to pray, and the choir sang like heaven on a quiet Sunday day. Time may fade the stained glass, and the pews may stand alone, but every beam of sunlight still can lead my heart back home. The old church window still shines inside my soul, like a song from golden mornings where the broken hearts were whole. The old church window still brings the old days near, and every time the music rises, I can feel my family here. There were flowers by the pulpit, there were children dressed in white, there were whispers after service in the warm and gentle light. Grandma sang the higher harmony with a tear upon her cheek, and I learned that grace was strongest when the heart was feeling weak. Now the road feels long and changing, and the years have moved along, but that window candle keeps on shining every time I hear an old song. The old church window still shines inside my soul, like a song from golden mornings where the broken hearts were whole. The old church window still brings the old days near, and every time the music rises, I can feel my family here. Ooh, let the sunlight glow. Ooh, where the old prayers flow. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. Heaven has a window where the faithful voices rise. I believe the ones who love me still are singing past the skies. And every prayer they gave me, every tear they helped me through, still shines inside that morning light, so tender and so true. The old church window still shines inside my soul, like a song from golden mornings where the broken hearts were whole. The old church window still brings the old days near, and every time the music rises, I can feel my family here. The old church window still reminds me where I stand, a child of love and mercy held within a faithful hand. Ooh, let the sunlight glow. Ooh, where the old prayers flow. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. So when the morning finds me and the old songs start to rise, I look through that church window to the light that never dies.
This is everything I've been. Every tear and every scar shows me just how good you are. Every road that led me here, every doubt, every fear, now I see it all as grace leading me into this place. This is my song of grace, lifted high in every place, through the dark and through the light. You have been my guiding light. This is my song of grace. every step you could not see, I was there to carry you. I have never left you, child, through the storm and through the wild. You are held within my grace. You will always have a place. I've called you by your name. You are mine, you're not the same. Every fear can fall away. I am with you, here to stay. When your strength was almost gone, still I helped you carry on. Every night you cried in pain, I was whispering your name. I have never left you, child, through the storm and through the wild. You are held within my grace. You will always have a place. I have called you by your name. You are mine, you're not the same. Every fear can fall away. I am with you, here to stay. You are love beyond your sight. You are held through every fight, even when you cannot see. You are safe here with me. I have never left you, child, through the storm and through the wild. You are held within my grace. You will always have a place. I have called you by your name. You are mine, you're not the same. Every fear can fall away. I am with you, here to stay. I am with you, here to
The evening we said forever, the sky was turning gold. There were roses by the pathway, and the night was soft and slow. You were standing by the willow, with the sunset in your eyes, and I felt the whole world listening as the stars began to rise. We had no way of knowing where the years would take us through, but every dream felt certain when I was standing there with you. The evening we said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. There were letters in your pocket, there were flowers in your hand, there were prayers beneath the moonlight. Only young hearts understand. You said love would be our shelter, I said I would not let go, and the wind became a witness to the vows we whispered low. Now the seasons keep on turning, and the road has changed its view, but every evening full of gold still brings me back to you. The evening we said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. Time would bring that evening to my open arms once more, I would hold the light more closely than I ever did before. For love is not a promise that the years can take away. It lives inside the old songs and returns with every day. We said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. The evening we said forever was more than words we knew. It was a prayer beneath the heavens that still leads me back to you. Ooh, forever stay. Ooh, through the passing day. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the turns to gold, and the old song softly rise. I'll meet you where forever lives, beneath that golden sky.
Where the gravel road meets the barley field, and the sunrise lays gold on a wagon wheel, there's a blue tin box by a cedar post, holding prayers from the ones who need them most. Nellie Ray lived past the county bend, where the fence line leaned and the pine rose end, with a porch full of flowers and coffee cans, and a Bible worn soft by her weathered hands. Her husband had gone in a winter storm, but his old work coat still kept her warm. And every morning when the rooster cried, she'd walk to the mailbox with hope inside. Folks used to laugh at the painted blue, said ain't no mailman coming through. But Nellie smiled and shook her head. It ain't for bills or news, she said. It's for the names too heavy to say, for the tears that fall when we try to pray. Leave your sorrow folded small, and trust the Lord can read it all. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wild flowers grow. When the rain came down, when the cold wind blowed, heaven kept listening on Redemption Road. First came a farmer at the edge of spring, with dust on his boots and a wedding ring. He wrote one line on a feed store receipt: Lord, help me stand when I feel too weak. And King came a teacher from the chapel side, with tired eyes she tried to hide. She slipped in a note at the close of day for every child who has lost their way. A little boy brought a folded page, crayon and blue with a shaky name, for Mama's cough and Daddy's job, and for my dog who ran from home. Nellie never opened a single plea, just laid both hands on that cedar tree and prayed till evening turned the fields to flame, calling every soul by grace, not shame. She said, Lord, you know what ink can tell, every silent ache, every hidden well, and what we place beyond our control is never lost from your loving hold. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wild flowers grow. When the rain came down, when the cold wind blowed, heaven redemption road. One August night with the heat laid low, a storm rolled in where the soybeans grow. Lightning flashed on the pasture gate, and Nellie heard footsteps after 8. A young woman stood in the pouring rain, with city dust and a face full of pain. She held a letter against her chest, like one last piece of a long unrest. Nellie knew those green eyes well, the same ones she'd missed since the last church bell. Her daughter Claire, who had run away after bitter words on a summer day. Neither spoke while the thunder cried, old hurt standing on either side, till Claire reached out with trembling hands and said, "Mama, I don't know where I am." Sometimes forgiveness waits by the road in a blue tin box with a cedar post. Sometimes a mother's 10-year prayer is answered barefoot in the rain-washed air. Sometimes the Lord don't hurry the mile. Sometimes He walks with the wandering child, through neon nights, through empty rooms, through broken pride and borrowed shoes. And when love finally finds its way, it may not know what words to say, but grace can read the tear-stained part that never made it past the heart. Set warm bread on a chipped white plate, and let silence do what words couldn't make. Claire said, "I wrote 1,000 times, but shame kept stealing every line. So I brought this letter back to you. I didn't know what else to do." Nellie held it but never read, just kissed the rain from her daughter's head. Said, "Child, the Father brought you here, and love don't need a perfect prayer." By morning light the storm had passed, the sun touched diamonds on the grass, and Claire walked down that gravel road with her mama's hand in her own. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wildflowers grow. Now every Sunday when the church bells ring, Claire leads the children where the sparrows sing. They place their prayers in that blue tin home, and learn that no heart has to ache alone. This is not the road I planned. This is hard to understand. Every step feels unsure. Nothing feels the same as before. There are days I feel the weight of the trials I must face. Still I know within my soul you are here. You're